I am what's left of me after. After I don't know what. Something changed. Something changes. And the almond tree flourishes where the golden apples of the west once, but I don't know what those are either, were. The tall masts so thick at base, even a big man couldn't get his arms around them, even though he can reach across the sea. And so the ship of me staggers on by stormlight and crosswind, wondering, what if you needed more than numbers to define a day, a date in love's calendar? Change all the words, the winds, and wait. Suppose I really meant today, or it did. More likely, it knows the shapes and times of things as no man can, especially the kind I am, a traveler who never leaves home. So it's not a question of where I saw you, the bus in Paris, the Black River in Osnabrück, where the Treaty of Westphalia had just been signed a few centuries before I looked up and saw, was it you on the banks of the Hase, or under the waterfall on the road down from Darjeeling? How modest you always were in the offering. Sometimes you were unsteady on my feet. Sometimes you lurched when you stumbled on my glance. I was always looking. No wonder, always. It's a matter of looking for wonder. It's really not as simple as that, but it is. Can you cauterize a memory? Drain the sad sepsis from the blood somehow? Set the leeches working on my temples like Stalin on his deathbed to suck the putrid memories out of what had been so sweet, so sleek on the beholding, in the holding? No such suck. What happens, happens forever. That's the rule. The school is strict. We labor in to learn year after year some lesson we never get to recite, memorize formulas for sciences that will never exist this side of the long eclipse. Have I told you enough? Too much, they cry. But sometimes a true answer can be a lie. If there is no measure, where are the nights stored you gave to me? Venice, Vienna, everything is white, stone and sparkle, La Vecchia. All places are the same in being where you were, where you are not. You are the opposite of memory. I have like most poets have superstitions. I flourish on them. I was raised Irish, and we know what it means. We don't know why it means that, but we know it means. So one of my superstitions, an important one for me, is that at every reading I have to end the reading part with, whatever may happen later, I have to end with the most recent poem written. And that was this morning, so I have to read this if I can make it out. I write by hand and on the keyboard, and there are two very different kinds of poems. The one you just heard was a combination of those forms. I noticed to my astonishment that handwritten poems have short lives, as if I were an aged flautist, they're unable to carry on the circular breathing that you could carry on with the keyboard. And that keyboard poems are long lines. I don't know why. So this is from today, and then on. Things peaceful breathe you back. So it's not all just you politicking the flowers. The world sneaks in between what you say of it. Wittgenstein is laid to rest among the Christians, while 6 inches down we're all the same religion. Death is a crazy kid with an eraser, but truth is the blackboard he can't rub away.